Morning thoughts. After all the research I did last night and all the work I put into trying to figure out what's going on, I really got nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Which is kind of the point, right? They're shoving out so much information and finding so many different things to try to distract you, which I might be one of the distracted. Who knows at this point? Okay, because there's no way to actually tell anymore. There's no way you could trust your own Department of Justice when they're out there calling American citizens who are practicing their American rights, okay, outright terrorists. There's no excuse for that. None. There shouldn't be an excuse for that. And the longer we persist and the longer we allow this to happen, the less of the right we're going to have to stop it, people. Okay, people need to stop cozying up to one side or the other. They need to start realizing that both sides are, in fact, corrupt. Okay, these files, they go back ages. And apparently something about Iran hacked Trump's account again? That's all I've seen this morning, but come on, people. He's going to go try to stop them from building a nuclear power plant, okay, from what I understand. And isn't that kind of like really good if they have their own power, if they have their own way to sustain their own life, their own electricity? Yes, it could lead to a nuclear bomb. What about the tons of nuclear bombs we can build? People know that it's going to end in mutual destruction. It's a mutually assured destruction. Where can we take that with this? What do these three fucking words mean, people? Mutually, everybody around, assured, guaranteed, if you need another word for that, destruction. Nobody's going to want to fire off a nuclear arm. They're just wanting their ability, in my opinion, to have electricity running to every single one of their houses. To start becoming comfortable. I don't know where we've gotten to this point where if they have any nuclear power at all, it must mean they're building a nuclear bomb. Okay, quite personally, I think we should be setting up nuclear power plants everywhere across the world. They could use one if we could find professionals to run it and run it right. Of course it needs to be regulated. Of course there needs to be, more than American interference, international, like inspections and stuff like that, because it can lead to some bad stuff, people. But these people have not once that I've seen outright said, I want a nuclear bomb. No, they want nuclear power. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me where they're talking about what a nuclear bomb. Show me where they're enriching uranium. Show me. Because every time since this 9/11 thing happened, which was justified for us to attack them. First of all, you attacked my country. Die. Okay? Okay? Second of all, there's been no weapons of mass destruction ever found. Not once. Not one time. There's been these supposed, like bunker bombs and stuff like that. But really, people, are we really going to trust what this government says anymore? I for sure don't. I for sure won't. I will look for the numbers. I will start asking people. And for some reason, an Iranian leader wants to get a hold of me, I take interviews. I'm a nobody. I'm just the average Larry. But I'm willing to speak to these people. I'm willing to actually get their side of the story. I don't want a one-sided presidential or government debate when both sides of my government are completely corrupt. There might be a good senator here or there, and there might be some pieces of government that are left, but they sure as hell haven't proven it to me. And I'm just the average Larry.